Hello, ladies, gents, and dog-faced pony soldiers. We return to slay the Spire, and this somehow still successful ironclad run is actually starting to shape up as a very, very armor-heavy run with bloodletting and rupture, slowly building up our strength. That is the shape of the deck so far. Where do we want to go? In the beyond. This is looking like freaking grim death. Also, with lots of resting places. I appreciate the resting places, not so much the tons of elites. I think we'll go this way with all the question marks. We don't have a whole lot of money to spend right now, but I would like to encounter a shop at some point. There's one all the way up there. Maybe we'll go this way, because even though there's only two resting places, I mean, there's the two resting places that I want to get to. This shop, though. This shop. I want to have it. I do want to have it. The thing is, I would love to upgrade Barricade. That's pretty much the only one that I really want to upgrade right now. So doing a beeline for this particular resting spot would be pretty damn nice. That being said, I do like me some stores. So, you know, choices are difficult. Choices are just too damn difficult. That's two elites in a row. That's too much. That's too much. I cannot rely on myself being able to get for two elites in a row without being able to maybe change my mind somehow. So I think going this way, you get the campsite. There you go. And then an elite at the end of that, another campsite. But you don't get the shops, though. Man, this path is actually pretty difficult to choose. I think we'll go here. Actually, we'll go this way with the question marks. I like me some question marks. Let's do that. Let's do that. Rupture and Barricade. Ooh, we start with Barricade. That's awesome. I'm 5 energy thanks to the Mark of Pain. That's going to help me so much. I think we'll just start exploding in 3 turns. Yeah, we'll just do Defend and Iron Wave. And that will defend me from most of it. That's a decent choice, I think. Alright, give me some upgrade armaments, or maybe shrug it off first, and then armaments. Yeah, upgrade the whatever I draw, which is a dazed, so not amazing, not the greatest thing I ever drew. But let's just do that, and then the body slam. 38 damage, just kill the other one right there. And all these armor, it's going to just keep being amazing. Armaments, upgrade the cleave. Nah, just prioritize getting tons of block all the time. I'm fond of that. We'll weaken everything, and then the vulnerable will be enough for the cleave to do all the damage in the world. There you go. This game is too easy. And anytime that we start with those the Barricade, I'm not going to use bloodletting. That will be absolutely idiotic. Continue Deciming, you scumlord. See if I give a damn. Flex limit break. Oh, 8 strength. Boom, 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 boom. Get absolutely wrecked. Inflame. Big fan of Inflame, especially now that we have Heavy Blade. Now that we have the other thingy-mabob that I forget about. Heavy Blade is nice, especially since we have so much energy going through this run. Deal 3 damage to our random enemy 4 times. Nah. Inflame. We are building big strength hits at the very end. Oh, I don't like this. As you head upwards, hopping from one floating ship to another, you slip. You begin to fall. While in free fall, you consider your options. Land safely with your greatest techniques. Channel the power to survive the fall. Strike at the wall to hang onto it. Lose a strike plus. See what we have. I guess losing a strike would be fine, but I think, honestly, seeing red is the most useless that I've got. Like, we barely ever use this effectively. I think seeing red is the one thing that we want to lose. So see you later, seeing red. You are not helpful, especially since we have so much energy. I think that was actually a boon, so not terribly sad about that one. Start with Rupture. Unfortunately, we don't get Barricade. But we do get to cleave everybody. Everybody just starts doing 13 damage. Nothing I can do about it. I'll just take it right down my mouth. Nothing I can possibly do about it. Man, that sucks. Well, This rage is 100% useless. Look at it. What is happening right now? What the hell? These draws, boy. These draws are just pain itself. Rage, totally useless. Flex, totally useless. Everything's useless. I'm just going to take a massive pile of damage right now because you just gotta suck it. That's it. No, it's just the what's it called? The deck is not built right. That's the problem. Anyway, how much damage is this strike doing? Oh, Pen Nib is actually going to kill one of these blobs. So we'll start with the barricade. And then do that, and then Pen Nib will do 20 damage. Get rid of that damage coming in. See if we can maybe start getting some freaking defense going on. Holy crap. I don't know what is happening. Break it off. Ooh, body slam. Does inflame matter? I do like bloodletting right now. It will let me use everything I want to use. There we go. And we'll uppercut the guy that is doing a ton of damage. Can we body slam to win? I don't think so. Oh, I didn't inflame first like an absolute buffoon. Thankfully the strike will get rid of this guy. And then we'll body slam over there and do absolutely nothing with it. It's alright. Everything's fine. Hopefully we can do enough damage to kill both. I'm going to blame super awful draws and not my incompetence on this one. A lot of defense going on, not much offense, unfortunately. That's going to keep, though. Finally, we have a giant pile of defense happening. So anyway, 4 energy. We have 5, so we can just not do one of these defense and feel pretty okay about it. This does enough damage to get rid of you. So we'll do it. And then just defend. And there's 30 defense. This guy's going to come back. This is a loop that you can get trapped into pretty easily. But you see now we have freaking 8 strength with limit break. It's going to be amazing. I don't think that we need any more bloodletting. It's not necessary. We'll just do limit break, and that makes the cleave just obliterate the opposition. So feels like this deck is like survive the first few turns, and then you'll become a super powerhouse. But ooh, lose 3 HP, deal 14 damage. This is a strength mechanism as well. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Gain 5 blocks for each card exhausted. Hemokinesis. Let's do it. Embrace the self-flagellation. Really don't have very high prospects for that elite fight. Let's go for the question marks. I can't help myself. I must be the most greedy mofo. I need to do it. I have to. I must. There's no way around it. Rage and bloodletting, why the hell not? We can actually do limit break to double our strength right now, but that would be kind of dumb. Unfortunately, did not manage to get any more strength, and the damage is coming in, but as it often happens, the first turns are just painful. And then later on, you're able to survive, but that's not always a guarantee. Because of the terrible, terrible, terrible garbage that I'm throwing. We're going to put the weakness over there and just keep doing damage. Thankfully, our horn cleat is going to, at the very least, make us withstand a lot of the damage coming in, but I don't have high prospects. It's not going to be great, but I had to go in here. 22 damage, what the hell? Oh boy, that is too much. I don't think I can take it. Give me all the defense in the world. 36. Actually, that's enough. All right, we're actually going to defend enough to not die. There you go. Do a little bit more there. Then Pen Nib is now available. Maybe we can get a massive attack on one of these scum lords. Armaments is not the improved one, unfortunately. Hemokinesis is basically suicide, right? Everything that I do here is suicide. I am wrecked. What happens when you upgrade Hemokinesis? Lose 2 HP, deal 38. Sure. We did. There's nothing I can do about it other than choose a different deck to start with us. There's 20 coming in. Yeah, there's no combination of cards that I can do, right? 38, that's almost there. We could do the lose health first. That would be the greatest. Morp, morp. 18 and 20. That's another 38. He's not vulnerable. Vulnerable. No, there's no way around it. I just have to take the L. I just have to take the big fat L in my mouth. That sucks. I had the pen nib, I totally forgot about it. Not like it matters. It doesn't matter because we are just dead. There's the hemokinesis. And here's a body slam for you. And then a strike. And then here comes the utter defeat. What was the problem? 0 card draw. I was unable to choose it, and I made poor choices. Let's analyze why did I lose. I think Rupture did not pay for itself at all. I think what was going on in this? I don't know, man. I really don't know. Maybe not make the choice of attacking the rare relic with so little health and such a poor deck. Maybe that's another thing. Also, we did not draw Barricade until too late in this particular fight. I wouldn't say that it was too horrible, but the problem right now is like I can't really tell 100% what was so bad about this deck. And I think it's simply no card draw. Because so many times I would have a hand that was complete trash and there was nothing I could do about it. And the usual way to solve that is, well, here's a card that draws me more cards that can possibly save me. So I think that is the fundamental flaw of this deck. I'm going to go back. I'm going to unlock more things. Yeah, we get the final unlock for the Ironclad. Well, that's something. Give us a little bit more chances and playable. Curse cards can now be played. Blah. Not terribly enthused about that. When you play a curse card, lose 1 HP. Dead Branch, whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hand. And Singing Bowl. When you add cards into your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. Yes, I will want that a million times, please. I would like to have that every single time that I play this game. Clearly, we had to go back in and play with the defect. Maybe the Watcher. Maybe the defect. Maybe the Watcher. I played only one run of the Watcher. Or maybe the Silent. Go back to the Silent. I could have sworn that I was on level 4 Ascension. Let's go with the Watcher. Let's do it. Hello again. Play only one and she felt extremely overpowered because you go into the anger stance and she just obliterates all the opposition. But it could just have been a really lucky run. So I am ready to check out what else you can do. Obtain a curse, transfer 2 cards, lose your starting relic, obtain a random boss relic, upgrade a card. I think this upgrade a card is perhaps the best thing. I mean, max 7 HP. That's pretty big overall. I think I'm okay with that. Max 7 HP, especially since your starting cards are not that amazing. Deal 9 damage into Wrath. Maybe Eruption and Vigilance can be could have been a good candidates for upgrades. Let's go into the middle here, I think. And maybe end up into the shop, and then that will be the buff delete. Let's go and do it. So the main mechanic with the Watcher, if you're unaware of it, is you have 2 stances. Wrath and Calm, and then nothing. Right now I have no stance at all. If you are in Calm, and then you exit Calm, you gain energy. If you are in Wrath, you deal and receive double damage. So the optimal thing to do is enter Wrath, or rather exit Calm at the start of your turn by entering Wrath, deal a ton of damage, and then exit Wrath before the end of your turn. And I had a deck to start with that was exactly that, and it was super, super great. Got me all the way to the end. There's also a miracle at the start of every turn. Pure water, of every battle. It allows you to use this for 1 extra energy one time, and then it exhausts. So that is the Watcher for you. I think I'm going to use it right now so we can double strike, double defend. There you go. Kaboom, kaboom, and then double defend. They barely take any damage. Could have maybe killed one of these guys. I think so. I could have. We could do Eruption. And then the double damage will kill this guy. Look at that. The wrath shall be felt throughout the... Maybe the mistake was not having potions. Potions have saved my anus so many times. Let's see what we have. Halt. Gain 3 block. If you're in wrath, gain 9 additional block. Not super happy with it. Scry is another mechanic from the Watcher. You can look at the top of your deck. I like it a lot. It was very, very effective. Deal 12 damage to all enemies and end your turn. No. So, just scry. And we'll go this way with the aim is to go up to that buff elite. And maybe just die immediately. So, here we have an opportunity to do 6 times 4 equals 24 damage. Why not take it? Kaboom, boom, 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 boom. I have a massive hand. And I'm going to slap your face with it. Let's start with that scrying. Do I want to draw this block? Not really. So get this into my discard pile. You can choose to throw into the discard pile. And then I guess we could Eruption. No, that's not good enough. So we can just enter calm and then defend. And then the next turn, if we can exit calm, we'll deal double damage. There's no penalty for being in calm, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah. Give me that, and now we have the extra energy to be able to murder you. Oh, the double damage didn't work. Oops. Well, we are receiving double damage right here. I did the math completely wrong. Now I suffer 8 points of damage because of it. Not a big deal, but that was definitely a mistake. Power Potion, what we have? Weave. Deal 4 damage. Whenever you scry it, return this from the discard pile to your hand. I use this to great effect. I am very happy with taking Weave, but let's see what else they have. Apply 8 mark. All enemies lose HP equal to their mark. I assume that you can make, like, you can have a ton of pressure point cards and just build up that mark, and that makes a massive amount of cumulative damage. It's like a version of poison, kind of. Active poison, you will call this. And then meditate. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand and retain it. Enter calm, end your turn. I really don't like any of these end your turn cards, even though you can just use them strategically. The discard pile into your hand and retain it, enter calm. Don't really see the... Like, I like it, don't get me wrong. But we already have a scry card. Let's do Weave. And maybe we can exploit that combo. Only 127 monies. But we do want to kill the freaking elite. So let's go to the shop. Well, what you got over here? What you got for sale? And on sale. Empty booty. Gain 7 block, exit your stance. That is also useful to exit Wrath whenever you need to. Retain, deal 20 damage for 4 energy. When retained, lower its cost by 1 this combat. This can be cool. But of course it means, you know, not using something in your hand for quite some time. Wheel kick, deal 15 damage, draw 2 cards for 2 energy though. Thing about the Watcher, you can have a lot of energy if you have the right build. Fortunately, I cannot take any of these, which I will be very, very happy to take. It will just remove a card, because all the others are not all that enticing. Chrysalis, shuffle 3 random. I can't afford it. You have no attack in your hand, draw 2 cards. At the start of each turn, add a smite into your hand. What is a smite again? 1 energy, retain, deal 12 damage, exhaust. I don't see that being terribly useful. Wheel kick. Your next attack deals 5 additional damage. None of these really call my attention. They sound like they can be viable, but nothing that I really want to spend money on. You know what I'm saying, brothers? So get rid of one of these defense. There you go. Go away, defend. I don't need defense. I'm all about wrecking people's buttholes with my incredible offensives. So we could just do Eruption and then strike. Eruption over here, strike over there, kill you. We can even deal more damage and even more damage. No, we don't want to. We want to draw that. I don't care about defending. Just pass the turn. I am still pissed. So with this insane rage, I will obliterate the blob. Telling you, man, Wrath is just super OP. Consecrate, deal 5 damage to all enemies. The thing is, I don't have any draw right now. So zero mana cards that are not something that I want necessarily. You know what? Let's do the pressure points thing. See how it works out. I've never tried it, so it might be awesome. You duck into a small hut. Inside you find what appears to be a forge. The smithing tools are covered in dust, yet a fire roars inside the furnace. You feel an edge. Remove all your clothes. Undo the Macarena. Rummage, obtain a special relic by become cursed. Falling hand, lose 1 HP whenever you play another card. I don't really want that. I mean, especially when you have a free upgrade. Why grab a relic? I mean, I've never actually taken it. Maybe I should go for that just to check it out. What does Weave do? Just gives you more damage, applies more mark. How about this? It reduces the cost of that. I think that is the #1 thing to grab. How about upgrading Just Lucky? We're going to upgrade Just Lucky. I really like the scrying mechanic, and we're going to go for that. And of course, also going to Smith or Recall. We'll just upgrade one of the things and reduce the mana cost of the Eruption, I think. Because this just applies more mark. Let's go for Eruption. There you go. Reduced cost of entering Wrath. That will be helpful. Hopefully I will not simply just die to this guy. It feels like we can start with Eruption. Do a whole bunch of damage to start with. And hopefully we'll draw the means to get out of our angry stance. Maybe even... Oh, we do have the stance potion if we are desperate for it. We just get a random power out of this. Nah, I don't think I'll need it. I think we'll be okay. If we get some good damage cards, that'll be amazing. We'll start doing this and scrying. We will get rid of this defend. I don't think I have any draws though. Anyway, 47 health. Of course, the weave needs to happen. We have vigilance here, so let's simply make sure that I don't run out of energy. We don't have enough, but I will definitely use this miracle to just get out. And we will take a little bit of damage, just a little bit, but we are doing okay. The double damage, see, it reduced it by quite a lot. Man, pretty shitty, pretty shitty draw, but it's okay. We barely got any damage whatsoever. Oh, that's a skill, so it actually increased his strength. I think it's okay to use all of these. Use 2 of them because he will gain some strength, but next turn, surely next turn, we'll be able to kill him. So we'll suffer 14 damage, and that's garbage. But there is no way we're not going to draw enough. There you go. Do that and then strike, and we're good to go. Ooh, a strawberry. Up and pick up, raise your max HP by 7. Amazing. The Emerald Key, a block potion, and a card. Flurry of Blows, deal 4 damage whenever you change stances. Return this from the discard pile to your hand. I really like this mechanic of returning 0 mana stuff into your hand. I really like that. 2 energy per gain 2 block. No thanks. That seems like the most garbage card I've ever seen. Can only be played if this is the only attack in your hand. Deal 30 damage. Flurry of Blows, I think is a no-brainer in that one. Random battle into a question mark. Not terribly pleased with that. Alright, let's start doing this. I really don't care about the blob. Flurry of Blows. We'll discard that. Alright. I don't think we have enough damage to just murder this guy. Well, we have enough energy for everything, so why are you even doing? Whenever you scry, return this to the... I didn't even realize that weave was in my hand. Oh, that we just missed 4 damage. Like an absolute idiot. That's okay, though. I forgive myself, even though I'm a moron. Flurry of Blows. Man, didn't draw a stance changing card. That's upsetting. Let's see, 3 energy. We can actually play everything, and we just use the miracle, so let's do it. Strike, strike, defend, defend. It's still not enough to block every single bit of damage coming in, but I'm okay with it. So this will give me back... No, not yet, because my discard pile is empty. It already just shuffled. So that's unfortunate. This will be enough damage to kill one of these scumbags. There you go. I really like this entire mechanic. Weave, just lucky. And then that's fine. And then Weave comes back. Whoa, amazing. And pressure points and it's over. Incredible. This is why you should always use a potions, especially like a block potion that is just save your hide a little bit. I really should have gone for that. So I think pressure points, piling it up, it will be pretty damn useful. The start of your next turn, enter Wrath and draw 2 cards. This seems excellent, though. I want this. Retain Intercom and Exhaust. We're going to go for that one, even though I really would like to pile up the pressure points just to see if that build really, really works. Blue Candle, you know what? I really don't care about Blue Candle. I don't care that you hurt your elbow. Let's just get rid of that. Grab that Sapphire key. That's a good opportunity to grab it. I mean, we can get this, and then we'll have the whole key. But we're right before an elite fight, right? I think I just want to rest. Be a total coward piece of garbage and rest. Because if this elite destroys me... Oops, I picked... I can just cancel. Okay. I can pick this and see what does the upgrade do. The start of your next turn, enter Wrath and draw 3 cards. Flurry of Blows just does more damage. Pressure points, more mark. Weave and Vigilance just gains more block. None of these are amazing, actually. None of these make a massive, substantial difference. So let's just simply rest. Enter the elite fight with a little more power. I really like this one because I really don't respect him. It's not terribly intimidating. So let's just start with that eruption. Let's erupt into his anus and do a pile of damage. Use the miracle to also do the mark. That's a lot of damage going out. And if we are desperate to not suffer damage here, we drew Vigilance, so it's all good. So we can do Flurry of Blows. We can do Weave. We do Vigilance now, and Flurry of Blows will come back. I love that. big fan of that. Anyway, only 8 block. That is 18 coming in. This defend will not be enough. I think I'm fine with just drinking this potion because I hate to leave potions behind. So if we get a potion as a reward from this fight, we'll be able to get it in there. Unfortunately, the discard pile is empty, so just lucky it's not going to work out. Simmering Fury is going to be awesome coming out of that. This stance, we can do this and actually get rid of Eruption because it's not going to be useful with Simmering Fury. Actually, this is a lot of damage, so you do want it. So we want both of those. We're going to draw both of those. 18 damage coming in, though. Not much I can do about that one other than just defend and just take it to the face. Definitely want to do Simmering Fury. I will defend and do a little bit of damage there. Taking 10 damage, that's not a huge deal. So now we are going to just do murder upon this thing. There is no question about that. Let's do this and then erupt. And pressure points should actually just murder it. Yeah. Really like this character also because it makes everything go so much faster. Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest type. That's going to be really helpful for all the times that we want to upgrade but we can't afford it because we would rather heal. That would be pretty damn nice. Another Simmering Fury. I would totally get behind that. Gain 8 block. The next attack you play cost 0. Do we have expensive attacks? Not really. We're not really building a deck towards that. The second Simmering Fury seems overkill, but I'm okay with it. Let's do it. Let's see. There's an elite fight going that way. There's a shop. We have not spent any money, but we would be avoiding the elite fight. I think I want to go to the rest site and then face the other elite. Let's see. What does Simmering Fury do? You draw more cards. I think this is the opportunity to just grab the key. There you go. And now we have a full key to face the freaking heart if we ever get there. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol. Take it. I'm going to grab this freaking idol and I'm going to trigger a trap. I don't give a damn. Looks 6 max HP. This hurts me. Take 21 damage. I think I'm okay with that. And then an injury just annoys me. It just annoys the crap out of me. I should grab the idol and stow it away. A giant boulder smashes into your butthole and blah, 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 blah. Let's just take the injury and we'll remove it at a later time. Face that elite. Really hate this fight, but I will embrace it. I guess we'll start by suffering a whole bunch of damage. Do that. Do we want to retain this miracle? Just, yeah, I think we definitely want to retain this miracle. Do that, throw some damage onto the first dude, retain the miracle, and next turn is going to be some serious power. I think I'm going to use this power potion. I should have used it in the previous turn. Master Reality whenever a card is created during combat upgraded. Establishment whenever a card is retained. It reduces cost by 1. Study at the end of your turn. Shuffle an insight into your draw pile. Sure, I do like the insight stuff. Use that. Wrath has been activated. I have no way to get out of it. And that is bad. But I do have a ton of damage to be dealt. So let's hope. Yeah, I definitely want this. Definitely want that. You can leave both of those in my draw pile. 3 strikes is enough to kill this thing. I think... where did this come from? This wasn't here before. Freaking hell, man. I could have sworn that wasn't there. Alright, well, the strike now, this does it. Kills one of them. Can I maybe block enough so I don't have... This is 36 damage. I don't want to use my stance potion. But I don't want to take 18 from this garbage person. I'm gonna have to. Because this damage is not enough to get the kill. Okay, just drink it. Going to calm. There we go. Oh, flurry of blows. Look at that. Not enough still, but it's fine. I think it was worth it, isn't it? It saved me quite a lot of health going forward. Eruption. And then Vigilance. Eruption will actually give me more energy. Do we want to do that? Yeah, let's do it. 9 damage coming in. And I actually can use Vigilance at the end. So that will be totally worth it. Let's deal with the 9. Wait. Simmering Fury. Alright. Let's do this. Deal that. Deal damage there. Another. Do we want Simmering Fury for next turn? I think so. So we're going to do Vigilance and Simmering Fury. There you go. And next turn we'll start it with some serious firepower. Alright. Pressure point. Defend. We'll do there and then pressure points. Man, some pretty trash draws actually. And we can use it for the next turn as well, if only to draw some more cards. Give some more insights. Those insights are going to save my anus. Please. This card pile has the weave. It doesn't have the weave. It's just, how lucky. What a lucky individual I am. See if we can draw it. Yeah, there's a weave. There you go. Now we scry. We'll grab that insight for sure. And the strike is also good. Weave. There you go. Excellent. Mercury Hourglass. I don't think I've ever seen this one. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Sure. I'm down for that. Third Eye. Gain 7 blocks. Scry 3. Protect. Simmering Fury. No. I like Third Eye. Scry 3 that will bring back definitely better than a block for sure. It will bring back nice. Whatchamacallit, a weave. What's this? Scry 5. Gain 9 block. I might go for that. Because everything else is just improving numbers. Simmering Fury can be very, very good. Oops. Just get me another card to start with. Just build up those enormous burst turns. But I think we'll go with the Third Eye. Get that enormous chunk of block and some scrying to go with it. Definitely want to start with the weave. Unless I can go into anger mode. I don't think I want to go into Simmering Fury going into the next turn. Because what if I don't draw a way to get out of Wrath? I will receive all the damage. I mean, I'm very likely to draw Vigilance, but what if I don't? You know? It will be awful. Can I wait? Oh, wait. No, I don't have a way to scry either, so I can't guarantee that I'm going to draw it. We have like a 50% chance of drawing it. Do I roll the dice? I think I roll the dice. I'm going to roll the dice like a total gambler expert. Do it. I just rolled some serious dice. I will totally apply vulnerable onto this guy. If I don't draw a way to get out of wrath, alright, we drew it, that's good. Throw that, because we're going to try and deal all of the damage in the universe. Flurry of blows. Third eye. We're going to scry. Get rid of this defend. There you go. Maintain the corruption. Weave comes back. Definitely want to do vigilance at some point, but not yet because we can strike. And this miracle is going to be spent for more striking, or do we want to do third eye? Some more defense, so this will not be a complete disaster. Yeah, we can forego 12 damage just to do this. Alright, so we definitely want to draw a Simmering Fury. We don't care about defend. We want the eruption for this particular turn, and we will grab the strike. Alright, that looks pretty good. Confirm. And then vigilance. Oh, I totally forgot about this scrying, bringing weaving back, so there you go. And then vigilance. Flurry of blows. I forget about these, like, I am specifically building deck to actually get those cards going, and I forget about them regardless. It's pretty damn stupid. Alright, so 6 damage coming in. It's trash, and I don't respect it. The thing is, eruption is just not worth it right now. It will be 12 damage coming in. Not that much. So what we're going to do is just Simmering Fury for next turn to capitalize on the transition between stances. We're going to get that extra energy. It's going to be awesome. Okay, there goes the weave. So just lucky. Definitely want that vigilance coming in, and strike is also fine. That weave comes back. Third eye. These are fine draws except defend. I don't care about it. Weave comes back. Oh man, love it. And he's also vulnerable, so fantastic stuff. All kinds of good things happening here. Unfortunately, cannot abandon my stance. Not a big deal though. And Simmering Fury for the next turn. We'll draw even more stuff, and I should actually just kill it. There's no way we don't have 58 damage, is there? We're totally going to obliterate this piece of garbage. It's actually super marked now. 16 damage, and 12 and 12. I don't have enough actually. Probably want to do vigilance then. Just to enter calm, not be... I mean, actually, just do all the damage. Because we heal to full whenever the combat is done, so... Why not do it like this? Because then the next turn you draw nothing. So what you want me to do, man? Nothing I could have done about it. Let's get rid of one Simmering Fury and one defend. Goes into the discard pile. Garbage draw. But it's okay because you just wreck him. Looking pretty great. What's giving us extra money? The Golden Idol. It's giving us extra money. Alright, let's see what kind of epic cards we can get. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy 5 times. Blasphemy. Enter Divinity. Die next turn. Exhaust. Upon entering this stance, gain 3 energy. Attacks deal triple damage. Exit this stance at the start of your next turn. Die next turn. So it's like either win or die. That's just a tool for me to commit suicide. Take an extra turn after this one, and your turn. Exhaust. If it weren't so costly, this would be amazing. But with so little energy, I don't know if it's worth it just yet. I think Blasphemy is awesome. Let's do it and commit suicide probably when we're in the middle of floor 3, okay? Velvet Choker, gain energy at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. This character is okay with that, but I am in the process of building a deck that uses a lot of 0 mana cards. Upon picking up, transform 3 cards and upgrade them, and then Tiny House up and pick up, obtain 1 potion, gold, raise to HP, obtain a card and upgrade a random card. I'm going to go for this because it's the least bad, I think, with the deck that we have, and I think I want to get rid of 1 strike and 2 defense. Is there anything else I want to get rid of? Maybe oh, of course, injury. No, wait, injury does not become a regular card. Injury gets transformed into a different curse. And it's a really bad curse. Let's see if we can find a shop to get rid of that, because that is a terrible curse. What else did we get anyway? Reach Heaven. Deal 15 damage, shuffle a Through Violence into your door. Okay, Through Violence. Retain, deal 20 damage, exhaust. That's awesome. Deal 15 damage, shuffle into the drop. And it's an attack, so you can just do it several times. And then Cut Through Fate, deal 9 damage, scry, draw 1 card. This is an excellent card. You got pretty lucky with these two. I don't know about this one, never used it before, but Cut Through Fate, pretty damn badass. Alright, well, we have arrived at the city. We have arrived at 40 minutes of recording, so I'm going to leave it right here. We're going to beeline for that shop because this curse needs to go. There is no way that curse is staying into my freaking deck as of right now. It's going to hamper me greatly unless I get lucky with the draws. And really the choices here, they're not that different one from the other, so we'll go this way. I can do the first one. It's no big deal. I can do the first one. Everything's going to be great. Let's do Blasphemy right away and just die. That would be pretty awful. Flurry of Blows. Blasphemy, pressure points. Die next turn is like, you need to have the stuff in your hand to be able to do the damage that you want to do. Well, we'll start with Flurry of Blows. I mean, no, there's no way I have enough damage to that. That's the thing, like, to use this, you need to be good at math. I'm not that great at it, so actually, let's do Reach Heaven, Kabumo. That goes into my draw pile, and then we Cut Through Fate. And I was hoping to draw it, but I didn't get it, so blah, 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 blah. I guess we'll discard these two so we can Simmer and Fury next turn with a Miracle. There you go. Hopefully next turn we'll do enough damage. That's 20 damage coming in. I really resent that. But this should be, you son of a bitch, freaking normality. This totally disturbed my plans. That destroyed my plans 1,000,000%. And I cannot get out of this stance now. So 3 cards only. I guess we'll start with Third Eye. Man, that's infuriating. Definitely want that. Eruption is good. You know what? We want all of those cards. And we'll Flurry of Blows. I can't play more than... we need to kill one of them. So we'll do this. Freaking curse. What a piece of garbage. Thankfully, we'll be at the shop soon enough. Through Violence. Deal 40 damage. Kaboom! Alright. Good stuff. Ooh, another Cut Through Fate. Can only be played this as the only attack in your hand. Deal 30 damage. Conclude. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. End your turn. Cut Through Fate. This seems like an excellent thing to have. Alright. I must continue. You discover a colorful shop with the banner Spire and walk in to see what is inside. No. No way. Nope. Nope. I can't let you in. A man with ridiculous clothing appears at the entrance to bar you. I've never seen this event before. This will not do. No, 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 no. What is this style? Disgusting. Are you bleeding? Gross business. You customer? Fine. Whatever. He lets out an exaggerated sigh and points down a list of services. The services seem fine, but you would rather punch this smug man in his smug face. I would not call this a man, maybe frog person. That is bigoted. That is very, very intolerant of you, Slay the Spire. Right, let's see. Adjustment. Lose 40 gold. Upgrade to random cards. Cleanup. Remove a card. Yes. Full service. Remove a card and upgrade a random card. Hell yeah. Punch him. Lose 3 HP. I'm tempted to just punch him, see what happened. But we need this too much. So we're going to remove this normality. Go F yourself. And hey, we upgraded the other sprite, so that's fantastic. Let's go into the shop. Because I am too damn addicted to stop playing this. And let's see. Whenever you will deal 4 or less unblock attack damage, increase it to 5. When any cards to your deck, you may raise your max HP. I want this 1 billion times. When viewing your draw pile, the cards are now shown in order. Oh, I see what you mean. When you view the draw pad in combat, I was like, what do you mean? I can look at my deck just fine. I was a little confused there. Unless there's some amazing sale going on here, which somewhat I will definitely buy this. Bowling bash. None of these call my attention. I'm going to grab this. We are kind of late in the run, but I think this is going to add up to fantastic, wonderful things. I guess we can just leave it right here. Oh, go to the question mark. Just get a potion belt for amazing, amazing deals. And I'll go just a couple more fights, and then the next episode we'll do another 2, and everything will work out. So definitely want to Simmering Fury. That's a thing that I want to do. And I can totally do Third Eye to scry what's coming, man. And the miracle is going to be spent here, because we're going to reach heaven. Kaboom. We're going to do Third Eye. We're going to, yeah, nice. There's the Through the Violence right there. So we want all attacks. Go away Simmering Fury. Go away Pressure Points. There you go. And then Shimmering Fury for next turn. And this next turn is going to be the most deadly turn you have ever possibly imagined. It's going to be brutal. So this does actually half damage to the flying scumbags over here. It is annoying. We have to do it. We have to Blasphemy. We have to Blasphemy. Is it an... we have to do the damage though. Let's see. We're doing double damage right now. It gives me more energy that I don't really need. It's not enough, is it? I really don't want to die. This will be enough. This will be enough to kill that one. So then this will deal 12, which is 6 to this one. This will deal 18, which is 9. It's too much. It's too much. Enough to kill that one. Then we need 18, that's 9. Plus 9 plus 6 is enough to kill that one. Then do we have enough to kill the other one? I don't think so. No, we don't. Because it's 9 plus 6. And it's not enough. So I would actually die if I use Blasphemy. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So let's just do this. Definitely want the Flurry of Blows. We can get rid of Eruption. Actually, no, that's just damage. This is going to be... And we'll definitely Weave. Actually, we can Weave and then Blasphemy. That would have maybe done it. Yeah. Well, maybe done it. That happens. This deals 20. There you go. We throw 2 strikes at this Scumlord. That's 26 coming in. I hate that. Too bad that this doesn't draw cards. But we could not exit Wrath, unfortunately. So that was way too much damage coming in. I really don't think I wish I had done things that way. There's just lucky. We can cut through Fate. It doesn't matter because it's just throw a whole bunch of damage. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's do more damage there. I think Blasphemy, we could have maybe worked it out. Ooh, Flurry of Blows. Empty Fist, deal 9 damage, exits your stance. I think this is also very, very helpful, but Flurry of Blows. Deal 16 damage to all enemies in your turn. Or +2 max HP. We're trying to go for those constant recycling. Okay, we'll end this entire session with that, this elite fight, and because it can actually just murder me here. So let's find out if we're about to die or not. Eruption would be nice if we weren't just ready to just die. It would be a terrible idea. We can do Reach Heaven Vigilance. I mean, we can do Eruption. No, it can't happen. We could even use this simply to do a little bit more, like to gain 8 block, but that would be kind of stupid. So we'll just reach heaven on this fellow over here that gets shuffled, and then do vigilance. We do receive some damage, as we often do, but hopefully we'll survive. Weave. Man, this freaking weakness sucks. Weave. Then cut through fate. Actually, let's just start with just lucky, because we can scry and then we can draw. Let's get rid of this strike because the pressure points are not affected by the weakness. Here comes the weave again. We can scry once more. We want the pressure points, so this both... we want to get the pressure points, but not get that one. Get rid of that one. So that pressure points will be enough to kill this fellow. There you go. Unfortunately, still receiving a lot of damage here. Really upsetting. We're almost dead. Wonderful. I think we kind of have to blasphemy here in order to win. So we'll do flurry of blows. Blasphemy. Actually, there's no draw. There's no draw. So there's no way I can do it, right? Like we will get the flurry of blows back. We'll get 2? Yeah, we will get 2. So that'll be 4 times 3 is 12, 24. No, still not enough. Still not enough. Divinity is not very good when you don't have card draw. Problem being, I don't have a way to defend myself. I can just do third eye. Shimmering Fury doesn't do anything else other than what it does right now. Do third eye. Get rid of that one. We'll keep the other one. Here comes Weave. Now it's enough. Right? Because Through Violence is going to do it. Let's hope this is enough, because otherwise I'm dead. Through Violence, you die. Through Violence, you die. And then Weave Flurry of Blows. Whew, if it weren't for that Weave coming back that I did not plan in the slightest. And that was so not worth it. Just a way to negate some more curses. Blech. Gain 2 mantra, gain 4 block. What is mantra? When you obtain 10 mantra, enter divinity. Oh, alrighty. I mean, it's 0, but it doesn't come back. It's kind of a pain in the butt. More flurry of blows, sure. It feels like we're about to die here, so might as well fight the next. Oof, a Sneko. Ooh, a Sneko. Let's start with this colorless potion. I don't think so. I think we need to... Is there any scry here? Blasphemy. Definitely not going to use Blasphemy. What are you going to do with Simmering Fury and Weave? And there's nothing else to do, so I guess we'll just pass the turn. And now everything's going to be randomized, all the costs, and that's super bad for my deck. It's super awful. So unless I have a way to not die here, gain 1 artifact. Well, that would have been nice the previous turn. At the end of the 3 turns, deal 40 damage. Sadistic Nature, whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 3 damage. I guess we'll take the bomb, because the artifact is worthless now. Artifact. I guess the next debuff, so it's just worthless. I guess we can also try to block enough. This does scry, and then Cut Through Fate might save me, but there is no cutting through fate. The next one, maybe Vigilance. You can enter Vigilance. I am selecting everything. If I draw this, will it be enough to defend? We do have a miracle. Okay, let me try and draw this Vigilance. Confirm. Weave came back. What happened to Vigilance? I'll have no idea. I thought that we were... Oh, I wasn't drawing. I thought I was casting Cut for Fate, but no. I was doing something else entirely. I mean, this is 0, so might as well cast it. And I'm dead. Yeah, there's just no way around it, is it? Because Cut for Fate is not going to be enough. Scry 3, draw a card. Yeah, it's over, like I said earlier. Best to do this fight, because otherwise I might start the next run and die horrendously. Well, that was extremely short-lived. The wrath used was way too liberal, and the deaths that keep happening continue to be the most humiliating that I have endured in Slay the Spire. It is quite pathetic the way the things have been going, but hey, we did get some more unlocks, so there's that amazing joy. Well, hopefully you did not bash your head against the desk too much. See you guys in the next one. Until then, forgive my ineptitude.